Hello world, Billy here again, back with My Hero Academia chapter 424. Last chapter we finally got my guy, my guy All For One. We packed him off the streets, So that was really good. We got one final interaction between Yoichi and All For One, and we sort of saw All For One in his own twisted way admit that he loved his brother and that he was nothing without him. Obviously didn't want to die. His sense of self-preservation was just off the rails, right? We saw Bakugo come in clutch and smash Kurogiri's final warp gate, because Kurogiri, at the end of the day, he was obviously programmed by All For One, ironically, to protect Shigaraki, which was now the buddy of All For One, right? But he almost got in the way of the final smash that destroyed All For One's buddy. But thankfully Bakugo came in clutch and helped. And Shoto helped him build a jump ski so he could get there just in time. So that was pretty neat. Now we're probably going to get, like I was saying, the aftermath of the battle, so tidying things up and also moving towards a better hero society. So in light of everything that had happened, everything that was sort of bubbling in the back that the Hero Association didn't address, or chose not to address, or chose to sort of hide, or to take care of using their dark justice methods, sort of resolving those, putting new policies in place, all of that fun stuff. And I'm hoping, I don't know if they're gonna do a time skip, in the last few chapters, but I'm hoping that someone like Uraraka will be at the forefront in terms of helping with the policies for heroes and heroes, their duties, and how the Hero Association communicates with the rest of the civilians. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what happens in these next two chapters. I just have 424 and 425 left as of now, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. The reporter. She has the same, well, not the same, but similar features, of course, dark skin, white hair as Mirko. So, initially, I always take her to be Mirko, but obviously she doesn't have the quirk, the rabbit quirk. I'm a weird outburst. So obviously this is a time skip, right? Because they're discussing the weather. So maybe like 2 months. I don't know how long. Cementos. The end of our pouch. End of our fanny pack. Very. 1 week, okay. Oh, 2 months. Yeah, so it was mostly to help, not to actually help in the fight, but in the aftermath, which is reasonable. Bro, calm down. I just got a funny thought. It's kind of like in The Boys when you have the soups from different countries. It's just kind of funny. Plus the old and the new generation of soups. Say, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's funny to like see this kind of character. It's kind of interesting. His body arm also reminds me of the Deep, like the skills, the Deep from The Boys. 3D. Dang, that is super useful. You can just convert blueprints into 3D objects. Dang. This guy must be making mad money. Mount Fuji, where the battle took place. Dang, intense. Where Shigaraki made the declaration to destroy absolutely everyone and everything in Japan, starting from Mount Fuji. Yeah, and quirks are super useful. Bruh, they literally have the Club Penguin. The Club Penguin guy. Oh my goodness. I miss Club Penguin. Mini clip. Yeah, for anyone who was active, during that era. But yeah, he's actually a rooster. My boy Bakugo. His parents, huh? Shouldn't be long before things won't ever be back to normal. Mirko said, "Nah, just cut it off so I can fight in the final battle." Yeah, Bakugo's like, "Nah, I'm not losing my arm, bruh." Well, yes, but also, I mean, with his awakened quirk, he doesn't. I mean, he can excrete or he can initiate the explosions, right, from within his body. But I'm assuming he won't always want to use his awakened state, so which would mean, from his palms. But in that final interaction, he actually used his teeth, I believe, or his mouth to explode Kurogiri's warp gate. Rip to my boy Ed Shot. He saved one of the next generation. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, of course. Of course, this isn't random. Yeah, it was orchestrated this way. It's so funny they're in the same position or similar position, just like dead. Midoriya Shonen. Yeah, I mean, I for sure knew that Shigaraki or Tenko wasn't going to survive. I mean, yeah, it just seemed like it's just penance, as I said already. There had to be some kind of penance. But I mean, it was good that he was able to resolve or help Tenko resolve his malice, his hatred, and leave in a peaceful state, more peaceful state than he would have, if he had just killed him from the get-go, right? As opposed to trying to save him, trying to redeem him. He was smiling. Phew. It's pretty bittersweet, right? Bakugo. Character development. A plus. You know when you just feel sad? Because initially he obviously hated Deku for, suddenly surpassing him. And then eventually he accepted Deku's quirk, acknowledged Deku. And then obviously they had that whole period of rivalry where I'm gonna surpass you, you're gonna, I'm gonna surpass you, no, I'm gonna surpass you. So to find out now that, like that's gone, obviously, it just touches somewhere in your heart, and that's what he's feeling right now. It's just tears of like, I can't believe you're quirkless again, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like the rivalry is over, so. Emotionally vulnerable. Nah, it's just well developed Kachan, so. Kwachan. Yeah, and Uraraka are gonna be well, if it happens that way, but they're gonna be a power couple. Just helping to rehabilitate the world, as a whole. Post that whole incident, right? Plus, people are gonna take him more seriously because he was actually the one who spearheaded, the final frontier. And he's gonna be a darn great hero. He already is. Bakugo Shonen. Arigato. Uraraka. And Shoto. Yeah, there's still a lot to do. Wow. This guy has the Kawaki hairstyle. Like the frohawk. Nice. And that scar too. Bro, this was a touching episode. I mean, it was touching to see Bakugo's reaction to the realization that, Deku doesn't have one for all anymore, He only has the Embers left now, but he's still gonna be a hero, in spirit. Yeah, this was a fantastic chapter, and as I said, before, there's still a lot to be done, many policies to be put in place to improve hero society as a whole in all the nations, right? So as they said, their fight might be over, but they still have quite a number of things to do. So, and I shall see y'all in chapter 425. Peace.